Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 3 Intrigue Edition with me, Get Daved. We need to grow. We're basically dealing with a really rough starting conditions. Just this is the direction we scouted and there was nothing there. And we were bottlenecked on this side and there. Yeah, got a little bit of a raw deal. So it'll be kind of interesting to see if we can pull this off, but I am kind of determined to do it now. Now that it's just getting interesting. Not sure why he stacked into a separate fleet. Alright. We're also going to start the trek. Thank you for intelligence sharing, by the way. We are losing money at an alarming rate. Oh, yeah, right. We're being attacked by the Snathi refuge. A little bit of a bug there. We're losing 8 credits per turn. That's not that bad. There, we'll reduce it to 7. Whoops. We'll reduce it to all of them. I don't know, I was kind of happy with what we had there. There we go. Eight logistics just to have the transport in the fleet is a little bit of a raw deal, but I guess we just need to have it in a separate fleet. This ship is fast enough that it can just chase them, basically. As we try navigating. Well, a lot of complex situations. The good news is the Snathi haven't really done anything. Don't really know what their deal is. That might make a better pit stop, actually. Yeah, Class 19. It's a pretty nice planet. If you're not already on your way there. No, we're good. Oh, there's all the nebulae in the way. Also, they've got the double speed bonus, so we will actually drop back and pick them up. Oh yeah, okay, we're likely to win an election in a landslide. That's fine with me. Those the legions. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are giving me good stuff. Yeah, I keep putting this one off and it would actually help a little bit. Let's level up the workers. Mars. We have 8.8 research. That's a pretty workable base. I really don't think the space elevator is going to be the way we want to go. Keeping one mega factory is not a terrible idea, but we can plunk it over there just based on the way we're laying things out. Right? Yeah. So we'll start with that. Our next best bet would be adjacent to the colony base because it gives a bonus to anything we put there. We'll just cancel that for now. You get back to me once you've raised your class. We now have the ability to invade 2 star systems. All ships in fleet ignore 75% of all mass driver damage. That's ridiculous. As a matter of fact, that's so dangerous he can't be allowed to live. Now the transports, I need to find somewhere reasonably safe. I would like perimeter scanners, even though we don't have a ton of money. Minus 15% food, that's too bad. Plus 10% all construction. Okay, I want to go somewhere where I can pick off a pair of worlds. This is like right in the middle of the galaxy, which is kind of nice. You guys are nice and close. Yeah, 12, 11, food, precursor nanites. Yep, okay. Decision made, and the neighborhoods kind of work. I have no idea if I'll be able to hold it. Actually, I suspect I won't. But we might be able to push for peace then? Earth. Alright, increase their productivity a little bit further. I'll take an extra 15%. Otter Bay 4. Alright, they have a decent base of social construction now, and our only source of food. Approval is good enough. Would be slightly inefficient. Sort by name, yeah, that's not doing it for me. slightly inefficient to open with that one. So we'll move it down the list. Yeah, that's a good thing they got there. I mean, this is doing it for me. It's something, right? We don't have a ton of influence given the circumstances there, but that's okay. Yeah, I want to see what you got. Oh. Alright, fine. We won't do it. Do you have any ships, preferably some without a lot of beams or mass drivers? It's looking like the answer is no. Anyone with lots of shields? Cool. How you guys are in charge of the UP is beyond me. Technology's not that great either. Where did he go? Terran Alliance Pleasure Fleet 1. Let's do it. Victory's certain. Well, they got it. I don't like what they're doing, but let's see what happens. Of course we send in the weakest ship, right? Yeah, of course. This game can be pretty frustrating with that sort of stuff. Thanks, Evasion. Anybody else gonna fire? Yeah, there we go. We had to pick who goes next. That's crazy that they had so much firepower. And that... Alright, I'm gonna heavily criticize the ship combat in this game, both for ridiculous strategies and also both of their guys fired. I don't know why. Then two of mine started firing. And you might be like, oh, it's a range thing. But missiles have longer range, and I have a bonus on missile range. But we engaged them inside mass driver range, even though I attacked them, and it's just... It's too nonsensical. Oh, there he is. Yes, thank you. Well, I'm working on their military. The Trust? That looks like a stolen ship, if you ask me. And it's damaged. Okay. Wish they gave me a summary of that, by the way. They're causing trouble to the Thalons right there. Balance of power could even out really quickly. There's the air, I guess. basically the kryptonite to the ships I've brought. Oh, it says victory certain. Whew, we got rocked pretty hard in that one, but victory. I actually think that might be a Pyrrhic victory. Victory is assured. Great. Alright, welcome to the family. Did they scrap everything? Alright, let's think. What kind of world is this going to be? I think we need another manufacturing core. Social construction. +2 with no buildings. We have okay social construction. It's a start. Can strengthen our base. Wealth and influence. +2 to population. Man, I wish. I'm not exactly sure how that works. If that just boosts our growth? I'm not sure. I guess we want to build a city there is what it all boils down to. All right. Victory certain. Yeah, I'm cowering. Yeah, we gotta get any ship we can down there. Actually, just everybody hang out right there. That's the spot to be. You go in undefended and be sure to use all of your propulsion. That's a safe idea. That's the Dave way. Snath aside, I wonder if I can design a cheaper ship to throw in, because let me just think this through out loud. So, if only one ship is going to shoot, or it might be like one type of ship or something. Having volume, like outnumbering the opponent, doesn't give you any real advantage. Well, let's do a new design. We'll just check it out quickly. I think we'll want small. 46 point in capacity. We get 2 weapons there. Let's get this little guy going. Look at that thing. Dodge 5%. I mean, I'm not sure I've seen evasion do anything ever, even with our evasion bonus. Problem is also the ship combat is, I think, quite opaque as to how everything works. Sparrow missile takes antimatter, right. and is inferior to the Stinger. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of these weapons need a little bit of... There's some math problems. Mount it to the top there. There we go. It's got some firepower. It's still reasonably cheap. At 10 hit points, they're just going to get ripped through. We have these reasonably well priced. So that's one type of hit point, basically. These things are so cheap. Or they're so expensive, they're so small is what I meant to say. They're like, there's always space for a hull modification. Right, the missile assister. Still don't think anyone else is really using missiles. Are we home free because they're rounding up? No. I mean, they did have some variety in their weaponry. Can I fit any weapons in that are this small? We still have really terrible kinetic weapons, unfortunately. Alright, how big are those thrusters? 11.6. Everything's too big. Yeah, that increased the cost of it too much. It's like I could have... Well, maybe not quite, actually. I'd add a 50% increase in durability. That might not actually be a 50% increase in how long it sticks around in a fight, because those shields are going to give it, you know, a couple extra rounds. But let's just say that puts it up so it lasts 50% longer in a fight. Does that make it worth it all of a sudden? Maybe? I think it's pretty much the only system that will fit. We only have the one shield generator, so this is a little cheaper. Gives us some protection. It's cheap. That's what it's got going for it. And you know what? I'm liking it. Let's put a little bit of decor on it. No, that doesn't look that great. That's too bulky. Couple extra cockpits, maybe. Something like that? No, that's not doing it for me. Sorry for the one person who's like, I thought it looked really cool. Sorry, Gus. Could always throw on another pylon or strut. That's the Dave way. Maybe we'll do that, but we'll get the little... Yeah, like that's where we store all the extra bombs. So is it just my imagination or is that shield generator slightly off-center? Oh. Aggravating. Well, we'll leave it there. It'll let it turn slightly faster to the left. Alright. Now again, I don't know if changing this matters at all. A couple people have speculated that's why. Well, you're not the defender, you're the attacker. Yeah, the military likes that. Okay. I'll click on the right one this time, I promise. I mean, they'll just get destroyed against anyone if they have a bad matchup, but we can live with that. Radioactive world. Fascinating. I feel like we could flip it. There we go. And now you give me your money. Okay, with that, they've been friendly enough. Still no tech to speak of. All right. In the next episode, stress, as we see if they come, because we're pretty close to their capital, come take back what was theirs. And we'll see if we'll see if I can get there in time or if I lose my expensive new ship. All these terrible things could still happen. See you there, folks.